So in this topic, we are going to see about the solid solutions. So what is meant by solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture of composed two or more substances. That means two or more substances to be mixed together to form a solution. It is nothing but a mixture of a solute with a substance dissolved in another substance called as a solvent. That means simply we can see that in the next step of the example. We take a glass of water that is named as solvent, and we are taking a spoon of sugar. That means this is nothing but a solute. So this solute element, that means this sugar element is going to dissolve in this water. So solvent is in the liquid state and the sugar is in the solid state. So we all know about that the sugar is going to mix in the water. So now we are going to make an experiment of taking a glass of water and mixing with the sugar with half spoon. So if we mix it together, then we may get a solution. So that solution is nothing but a sugar which is dissolved in the water. So this is a solution which we are obtaining. So here the sugar is the solute and solvent is the water, and the solution is nothing but sugar is dissolving in the water. So this is a solution which we are attaining after this experiment. So in this, what is meant by solid solution? In this example, that we know that one of the element is called a solid and another one of the element is called a liquid, so that we can easily mixed it together with the solid element to the liquid element. So this can be done easily. But what about the solid solutions? If we consider the two or more elements are in a solid state, that means sugar with salt, because sugar is also a solid element, salt is also a solid element. If we mix it together, then we may get a solid element. That means we may get a solid solution of sugar mixed with salt. Likewise, other than that, a solid solution can be made as a single phase structure too. What is meant by single phase structure? That means it combined it together to form a single material. That is nothing but alloying element. We already discussed, That means alloying is nothing but a two or more materials mixed together to frame a single material for making a different engineering applications. So this is called alloying materials. So for that purpose, we have to mix up the two materials together. So this can be done with the help of a temperature and pressure constant too. So by increasing the temperature, we may able to get into the molten state. For an example, if we consider gold, so we all know about that gold is one of the material, okay, but we cannot make it as a jewel of a pure gold material, because pure gold material we cannot make a jewel, because pure gold material is broken, that means brittle in nature. So it is having a high brittleness factor. So the material can be broken while applying load. So it does not have that much of enough strength to make jewels. So on the time, what we are going to do? So we are mixing some copper material with that, so that we are having a value of 916. You all heard about that 916. That means while purchasing the gold elements, that we have to purchasing a 916 gold. What is meant by 916? That 91.6 percentage of gold material and the remaining 8.4 percentage of copper material. These two elements are mixed together. How can we mix it? Because gold is a solid material and copper is a solid material. How can we mix it together? It is not possible, right? So, on that purpose, the gold is heated up to a molten state. So gold is heated up to a molten state and the copper is heated up to a molten state, and the copper is mixed because both are coming into the liquid state. Then after that, the copper is mixed together with the gold. Then we may able to get the mixture of copper and gold. So gold is 91.6% and copper is 8.4%. So these two are the allying elements. That means copper, gold is a base metal, copper is a allying element. So while combining these two elements, we may get the we may get a solid composite material. Okay, so by increasing the temperature, we can make it as a two different liquid state, and then we are mixed together. There are the two liquid state materials are mixed together, and then to form a cool down process. While cooling down, it cannot be cooled into the from liquid to solid as it is in the straight manner, because it can be taken more time to cool down. So it can form a small elements. It can form a small solid elements. So then only it can be created as a single solid structure. So in that liquid and solid elements are present in between these 940 to 660 Fahrenheit, and below the 660 Fahrenheit, and it can comes under the single material of solid solution. So, what are the types of solid solutions? A substitutional solid solution. It can be furtherly classified into random and ordered solutions and industrial solid solution. So, what is maybe substitutional solid solution? Substitutional. The name itself it contains the meaning of substitution. What is meant by substitution? We have to replace the one element to the another element. So that is called a substitution. So if you are having two elements, that means solvent and solute, like sugar and water, right? So this green element is called water, and this blue element is called sugar. Okay, for an example, I'm saying okay, but it is not having like that, because it's a gold and copper. Like green element is called gold, and blue element will be the copper. Okay, if you consider that example, so the copper element is replacing one gold element here, one gold atom. One gold atom is replaced here, and it has been replaced by the copper atom. Then it can form the mixture of alloying element. So this is nothing but a substitutional solid solution. So this is a random substitutional solid solution, because the elements are not in a ordered manner. It can be placed anywhere itself. It can be placed wherever it is possible. So this cannot be have a some ordered process. So this is called a random substitutional solid solution. Then we are going with the ordered substitutional solid solution. What is mean by ordered substitutional solid solution? If you are taking gold and copper, so this element would be gold, then this element will be copper. Then gold, copper, then gold, copper. Likewise, order we are framing in some ordered manner. That means the gold element is after that copper element will be replaced, and then gold element will be present. After that copper element will be replaced. Likewise, the ordered manner can be followed in this substitutional solid solution. So this is called the ordered substitutional solid solution. Then what about the interstitial solid solution? Interstitial solid solution is nothing but the element cannot be replaced. That means the elements are containing some gap. So in that gap, the parent elements are having some gap between the atoms. In that gap itself, the solute element can be presented. The solute element's atom can be presented in the gap of the parent atoms. So this is nothing but interstitial solid solution. So the best example is called iron and carbon. So if we are making iron and carbon means, then this combination will make as a steel. So iron with the help of a 98% and 2% will be the carbon means, then it will make a steel. So the 98 percentage of that means this is the green element is called iron ores, and this blue element is called carbon ores. So the carbon atoms are presented in between the iron atoms. Then this solution will become as a industrial solid solution. So this is become as a steel material. So this solid solutions can be framed into industrial and substitutional methods. Substitutional methods containing two elements like random substitutional method and ordered substitutional method. So this is nothing but about the solid solutions. Thank you.